Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you needed the man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
And here is James Outman. There's a swing and a drive. Garcia reaching back towards the wall. Stretches out and hauls it in. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach.
Tosses across the first, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Miami, getting the nod in this one, Tyler Glasnow. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. Been a real struggle this year. They're at the very bottom of the league in on-base percentage, and of course, when that's the case, other offensive categories follow suit, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, at times they come out early just to run the bases so that these guys won't forget in case they are able to break out and, you know, get some hits and run around. But yeah, in all seriousness, it's not a lot of fun when you're not getting on base, when you're not out there, at least able to trade off. And a guy on second base, you get a knock, you drive him in, or you hit a double and you trade places with him. All that kind of stuff just keeps you excited about the game, and they just haven't been able to experience it very much.
And a foul ball. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some guys in your lineup that make contact.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
2 outs, base is empty. Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
2 outs, base is empty. This one in the air. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Scoreless after 1. Shohei Ohtani. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. The pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 1-2.
Ball, that's low.
Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
Got him swinging.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Sanchez squeezes it, and there's 2 down. The batter now will be Will Smith. No score here in the second. That one drilled left field, way back there. And that one is going to go. A laser to left. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here's Muncy to hit, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch. Lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it. And his shoulders stayed square to the plate. Didn't try to pull off that ball at all. And that's why it jumped off the bat.
Popped up. Berger makes the play, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the second, stepping in the long ball threat, Jake Berger. And he's the home run leader on this team, Siggy. And here it comes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
So up next, Jesus Sanchez. And Siggy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Got him. 2 out.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Out towards right center field. Outman sizes this one up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Marlins nothing. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's the right fielder, Chris Taylor. The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Slider for a strike.
Well, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And he deals. Laced down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, not going to get him. He's in there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. No outs. Runner on second. Ripped to third and caught. Throw not in time at second to double him off. Great hustle to get back.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat. Automatically, that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
One out and a runner at second. Ground ball up the middle. Gordon throws to first in time.
Up next is the second baseman.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
2 outs. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That misses, and the count's full. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Betts swings and drives one. This one's well struck. And it's gone. And they add on. It's 3-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 2 down, nobody on. And he hits a ground ball right side. Arise on to first. And that is that. Mookie Betts with a big strike in the inning. It's now 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Nick Gordon. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Just missed it.
Batting in, the catcher.
And here's the catcher, Christian Bethancourt. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. The pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Avisail Garcia up to the plate. Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Miami down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Oscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And there's a ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Right side. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. And another ball. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Ooh, you gotta remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Left-hand hitter waits. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 down.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Man at first, Miguel Rojas at the plate. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 3-1. And a pitch. That one pushed foul.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
3-2 now. This one chopped to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Dodgers leave 1, but they lead at 3-0. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And a pitch. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now the number 2 hitter, Brian De La Cruz. And the righty deals. That one missed.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And a pitch. Just missed.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Chisholm on at first, nobody out. And that's too high, ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. But, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Luis Ariz stands in. Here comes a pitch. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And it skips into dirt.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Right through there, got him. Another strikeout for Glasnow.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
2 on, 1 out. That one fouled off. Kicks and deals. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the second game of the series. Next pitch is outside.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
And here's a 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Righty delivers. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the catch for the out. Out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So first and second with 2 outs. And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Muncy. They get the force, and that is the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Chris Taylor. There's the strike. Action in the pen down there. Max Meyer up and loosening in the pen. Cabrera also getting ready. Kicks and fires. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gordon with the toss to first. Taylor is out.
The first baseman, number 5,
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And now the lefty Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
James Outman now at the plate. The wind of the pitch.
That's ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Strike 2.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
2 strikes.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Marlins nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and at the plate for Miami, Josh Bell. And that's down and away.
2-2 down.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting,
Nick Gordon, the next up for the Marlins. 1 out, bases empty.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before he starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. Sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
Moving under it. And there are 2 down.
the batter, the catcher, Christian.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Marlins, Christian Bethancourt. The Marlins trailing by 3, last half of inning number 5. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Wouldn't chase that time. To the right side, and foul ball. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And the Marlins down quietly. Still down 3-0. The new pitcher, Max Meyer.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Marcus Lynn Betts, better known as Mookie. He had the opportunity to play in the Seoul Series when the Dodgers kicked off their 2024 season in Korea.
Yeah, and such a cool experience for both teams. Plus, there was a card giveaway for the first player to hit a home run in the series. The winner, Mookie Betts.
And Mookie takes.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Here's Shohei Ohtani.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Huascar Brazoban preparing to come on if needed. Nardi getting loose as well. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 down.
Now batting. The left
And
fielder.
now Teoscar Hernandez. Having a lot more success on the road this season. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
He was all over that one. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Driving it to the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Up and in, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right-handed reliever. Line drive. It drops in, gets away a little bit. The run comes in from second, and it's 4-0. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Muncy digs in. Swung on, belted. Back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. A gigantic blast. And they add a pair. It's 6-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Edward Cabrera.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Miguel Rojas. In the air, left side, and that is foul. One and 2 now. Swings and misses. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. That funky Muncy with the homer for LA. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for Miami, Avisail Garcia.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
That one is absolutely belted. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Hernandez quickly throws it in. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside
Up next
fastball to
is
your
Marlins.
glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Just missed. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 80 looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Gonsolin also throwing. 1 out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. There's the strike.
Almost 100 pitches through 5 1/3 innings. I'm thinking he's probably done in the next couple of batters.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
The batter, number 3, second baseman,
Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Marlins leave 1. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. And another ball.
2 strikes.
That one to first. Bell takes it himself, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Freddie.
And now here is Freddie Freeman. The Dodgers up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's a base hit.
Now batting.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So digging in, James Outman.
Ball, right
And
there.
another ball. Left-hand batter waits. And strike 2. Freeman leads off first with 1 away. Struck him out looking.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Turns and fires to Betts. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Smoked on the ground a second. They take the force out. 3rd out. 1 left for LA. They lead it though 6-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jake Berger. On the ground. And that one handled. Sends it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The left fielder, number 7, Jesus Sanchez.
And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Glass now, ready to deal. The high heat, too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. 2 down, nobody on. And another ball.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
At the belt and fires. That's in there. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Bell checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Nope, he held back. And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two outs. Left field, way back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw, and it gets away.
Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. That'll be it for Glass now. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Righty reliever out of the pen, number 80.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Gordon. Here's a 2-1. And that one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. This to center field. And makes the grab. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. They still find themselves down 6-0. In the 8th, and now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one hammered, but pulled foul. That missed by a lot. It's 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Here's a high chopper. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now back, left field, Teoscar Hernandez.
And next for LA, Teoscar Hernandez. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 8th. Good eye in that spot. Next offering is in for a strike. The line to kick the pitch. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So Hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. Late with the swing there.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Here's a 1-2. And downstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And now the count filled up 3-2. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they make short work of them there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Marlins nothing. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the catcher comes up to him, Christian Bethancourt. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Drifts towards it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, the right fielder,
Avisail Garcia, the next up for the Marlins. Way out front for strike 2. The Fish with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground to third. Muncy sends it to first. Garcia gone on the play.
The center fielder, number 2, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
So the batting order turns over. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. This one in the air. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and that's the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and they're
coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And now it's Max Muncy. The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And he deals. Got it by him for the K. Now here is Miguel Rojas.
Shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's towards center, on his way over. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batter, right fielder, Chris Taylor.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Chris Taylor. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. And the count is even, 2-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Dodgers go down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Back here in Miami, now it's going to be Brian De La
The designated
Cruz.
hitter, Brian De La Cruz.
The pitch. On the corner for a strike, and a count 1-2. And another ball. Just outside. And that's ball 3. The punch out there. Now 1 away.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Here's a 1-1. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jake Berger. And here it comes. Just missed. The Marlins with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That one finds the zone. 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Righty to the plate. And now it's filled up.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Payoff pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult.
And the Dodgers have done it. They've won the National League West.
The number 90 is a big number. You're talking 90 wins over the course of a big league season. Extremely impressive. These players have worked hard all year long. We're seeing the fruits of their labor. It's not over yet, though.
6-0 is how this one ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. For the Marlins, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Now here is another extended post-game ticker, and that is brought to you by RJL Network, which, by the way, do subscribe to his channel, and I will leave the link to his channel in the description down below. But we're going to start off with, of course, September 18th games. As we have the San Francisco Giants 7-6 winners over the Baltimore Orioles. Tampa Bay 6-1 winners over the Boston Red Sox. That means the Rays are 2 games ahead of the Red Sox for that final wild card spot. The Minnesota Twins 2 touchdown winners over the Cleveland Guardians. So basically it is the Vikings over the Browns 14-0. The Royals 2-0 winners over the Detroit Tigers. Chicago 3-1 White Sox 3-1 winners over the Angels. The Mariners 5-3 winners over the New York Yankees, and the Yankees have lost 8 of their last 9 games, and the magic number is still only at 6 games. In Tampa Bay, by the way, only 5 games back of the Yankees now. We see the Blue Jays 16-11 winners over the Texas Rangers. Of course, we saw the Dodgers clinch the National League West Division Championship with a 6-0 win over the Miami Marlins. The Mets 9-8 winners over the Nationals. A's 7-2 winners over the Chicago Cubs. The Braves 11-0 winners over the Cincinnati Reds. The Brewers 3-2 winners over the Philadelphia Phillies, I should say. The Cardinals double up the Pirates 4-2. And the Diamondbacks 10-4 winners over the Colorado Rockies, with the Astros 5-4 winners over the San Diego Padres. And with that Houston win and Texas loss, the AL West is now in a dead heat. And now we go to the 19th of September now, with the Giants 5-2 winners over the Orioles. Boston 4-2 winners over Tampa Bay. That loss not only shrinks their lead over Boston to a 1 game now for the final wild card spot, but the Yankees did win 14-4, reducing that magic number down to 4 games now to win the AL East. The Twins 12-7 winners over the Guardians. The Astros blanked the Angels 4-0. The Blue Jays 6-5 winners over the Texas Rangers. That means the Astros are now in first place by a full game over the Texas Rangers. That division, keep an eye on it. It is going to go down to the wire. The Dodgers complete the sweep with the 4-0 winners over the Miami Marlins. The Phillies 7-4 winners over the New York Mets. So they still are half a game ahead of the with the Braves, because even though the Braves did win 8-6, the Phillies still ahead by half a game in the NL East standings. That's going to come down to the wire. Chicago Cubs 4-2 winners over the Washington Nationals. The Diamondbacks 7-3 winners, and on top of the Cincinnati loss, the Diamondbacks are now within a half a game of the Cincinnati Reds for that final wild card spot in the National League. The Pirates 12-5 winners over the Cardinals. Now to the 20th of September. We got the Baltimore Orioles 9-7 winners over the Detroit Tigers. Even despite that win, the Baltimore Orioles are mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. The Twins 6-3 winners over the Boston Red Sox. And the Tampa Bay Rays 4-0 winners over the Toronto Blue Jays. So that means the Rays are now back up by 2 games over the Boston Red Sox. And also with Seattle winning 4-1, they're also only 2 games ahead of Seattle for that final wild card spot. Let me see. The Giants lose 7-5 to the Kansas City Royals, so that means the Giants are now mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. The Angels 1-0 winners over the Houston Astros, but they are now also mathematically eliminated from the postseason as well. The Yankees 3-2 winners over the Oakland A's, which makes the wild card makes that magic number down to 3 now for the Yankees. We see the Braves 12-0 winners over the Marlins. The Phillies 3-1 winners over the Mets. The Braves and the Phillies have clinched playoff berths. Cubs 4-3 winners over the Nationals. The Reds 2-1 winners over the Pirates. The Brewers 5-3 winners over the Diamondbacks. So the Reds win plus Arizona loss now puts the Cincinnati Reds a game and a half ahead of the Diamondbacks for that final wild card spot in the National League. The Cardinals 6-4 winners over the Cleveland Guardians. Dodgers 3-2 winners over the Colorado Rockies, and the White Sox 5-3 winners over the San Diego Padres. And the final game of simulation here. We will have the Baltimore Orioles 3-2 winners over the Detroit Tigers. The Minnesota Twins 6-2 winners over the Boston Red Sox. But the Tampa Bay Rays lose to the Blue Jays 7-6. So it's still a 2-game lead for Tampa Bay. For Tampa Bay over both Boston and Seattle, which Seattle also lost 7-5 to the Texas Rangers. The Astros win 5-2 over the Los Angeles Angels. So that means the Astros still a game ahead of the Rangers for the AL West, but the Astros will clinch a playoff berth. The Giants 4-3 winners over the Royals, meaning that the AL Central is now tied. And in another game of importance, the A's defeat the Yankees 3-1, meaning that the Yankees' magic number still remains only at 2 now. So that means they cannot clinch with a win. They need to have a win and a Tampa Bay loss tomorrow to get in to win the AL West, or the AL East, I should say. Let me see here now. The Braves and the Phillies both lose, I should say. The Nationals 11-2 winners over the Chicago Cubs. The Reds maintained that game and a half lead because they won 4-0 over the Pirates, but the Diamondbacks also won 9-1, keeping the Diamondbacks only to within a game and a half instead of it being a little bit further ahead. The Cardinals 18-4 winners over the Cleveland Guardians. The Dodgers 5-4 winners over the Rockies, and the Padres shut out the White Sox 7-0. And that will do it for the post-game ticker. If your team won, congratulations. If not, there's always tomorrow, as what my man RJL Network would say. As we now head to tomorrow's matchup, and it is announced that the New York Yankees will take on the Oakland A's. And yes, I know that the A's are 59-96. However, the Yankees are in a position at 90-65 to win the AL East. This is a possible clinching situation because a win and a Tampa Bay loss will give them the East, and that is why this game is going to be shown. I mean, this is the rubber match, the final game of a 3-game set, and this is the last time the Yankees will be playing in Oakland, as remember, in real life, the A's will be set to play in Sacramento starting in 2025 for at least 2 or 3 seasons before their stadium in Las Vegas, if it even happens, will be ready. Garrett Cole will be on the mound for the Yankees, and Paul Blackburn will be on the mound for the A's. It's the A's and the Yankees tomorrow. And that will do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you are new to this channel. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to receive notifications when these videos do come out. And also don't forget to vote on my College Football 25 poll. And I believe we just got a little over 24 hours left of this poll between the East Carolina Pirates and the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. And the winner of that will move on to the semifinals. Will be the third team to move on to the semifinals. So it's getting closer to announcing the team that I'm going to be using. I can't believe this started back in February, early March, I believe, maybe even earlier than that, but we're getting close to it. And now I will be signing off, reminding you guys that the final score, the Los Angeles Dodgers shut out the Miami Marlins, winning the National League West Division 6-0. Until then, you guys have a good rest of your day. Peace out, Paisans. We'll see you tomorrow in Oakland.